He's the funniest comedian I know. Give it up for my boy, Brian Kohatsu. Yeah. Yeah, Brian.
Give it up for Bone, everybody. All right. Well, it's good to see you guys. My name is Brian. Just to kind of start off here, I'm half Japanese, half Caucasian. So I do appreciate you guys speaking Spanish to me in the parking lot. It's awesome. No means no in both languages, just to be clear on that. Actually, it works out pretty well for me looking Mexican in the state of Arizona. If there's a situation that goes down and the Mexicans outnumber the white people, I can blend in a lot easier than most of you guys, you know? So if I'm walking down the street and there's trouble, it's like, what? There's always one guy who's like, hey man, did you see what just happened? Oh man, that's preposterous. I got pulled over by a cop recently. He's looking at my ID. He goes, Kohatsu? Yeah, that's Asian. I'm supposed to believe you're Asian? I'm like, yes, sir. Well, can you prove it? Oppa Gangnam Style. Whoop, no? Okay, all right. So, got the ticket anyway. No, but some people do say that I look Japanese when I laugh, which I don't see it. It's ridiculous. My wife and I, we're going to celebrate our 27th wedding anniversary later this month. Thank you. We have 2 kids, my son Kai and my daughter Kia. They're great kids. We're like any other family. We live in Arizona there where it's nice and hot for everybody. My son, I put him in a karate class because that's what Asians like to do. And according to my son, he's 15 years old, but things change over time. I wanted to give him something that was, culturally, he would learn something about his Japanese heritage, something, passed down from generation to generation, and it was going to be a great experience. But, things are different nowadays. So according to my son, if somebody has your arm, this is how you get out of this move. So he pulled him out of karate. He's great, but there's too much technology. My wife and I, it's crazy. So last summer, we had an issue with the kids. Were always like, every second of the day, they were putting in a new movie. They were grabbing a DVD. They're on the computer. They're just doing too much technology at this point. So my wife and I decided to do something different, which was take the kids camping, get them out of town, take away the technology, have a great time, build a memory, right? Remember it for the rest of their lives. And I thought what I would do is do the traditional thing of tell the kids a scary story at the campfire. They'd remember that, put a button on the trip. That's what we want to do. So we go up to Flagstaff, which is a nice wooded area, Arizona, that's actually cool. We're having a great day. We're hiking, we're fishing, it's a blast. And that night, we go back to the campsite. It's pitch black outside. We got a nice campfire going. And I look at the kids and I said, hey guys, I don't know if you know this, but about a year ago on the other side of this mountain, there used to be an insane asylum. And one night, all the patients broke out, climbed over this mountain, and killed everybody in this campsite. They still can't find them. They're still out there. I look over, my son's sitting there with his phone. That's not true, Dad, according to Google Maps. There's a ranger station that's been there for like over 75 years. So, we don't camp anymore. You guys remember show and tell, though, when you were like a little kid, right? I mean, show and tell was, I was in first grade. I remember like, hi, I'm Brian. This is a rock. Pass that around, right? It's pretty simple, right? If I'm in first grade today, completely different story, right? If I'm in first grade today, it's more like, hi, I'm Brian. This is my rock presentation. You should have a booklet in front of you, 380 pages. Turn to page 56 and let's begin. This is the first PowerPoint slide. It's a picture of the rock. Now, due to certain litigation reasons between me and the school district, I was unable to bring the actual rock into class, so here's a picture of the rock. It's a picture of a graph. Now then, due to other things beyond my control, Mrs. Evans didn't feel it was appropriate to give me enough time to finish the report, so if you flip to the back of the book, you can go to www.briansrockpresentation.com. Ask me any comments or questions that you might have there. Thanks, Mrs. Evans. So, sad but true. Thank you. As you guys could probably tell, I come from an extremely traditional Japanese family. And, oh, well, thank you, judging me in a church. Yeah, so that's good. No, but like when I was, I mean, here's the thing. I grew up just like you guys, but the only difference between my life and yours is that my father was, he was an amazing man, very smart, very intelligent man, and everyone would come talk to my dad about something. You know, they wanted to know, they wanted to garner some wisdom from him, and he was older than the other dads in the neighborhood. So they would come over, and then I found that my friends' fathers would come over. Sometimes their grandfathers would come over, and they would get all this information from my dad, because, again, very smart man. Now, my dad passed away a few years ago, and I don't have anybody in my life like that now that I can talk to, you know, from a family level, except my aunt. Now, my aunt is 98 years old, okay? Lives in California. Now, she's a wonderful woman. I could talk to her about anything. Now, at 98, she's not quite there anymore all the time. But I remember in the past, I could always call her for different things. And I remember like a few years back during one of the elections, it was Romney and Obama. I called her up on the phone after one of the debates, and I said, "How you doing?" She said, "Oh, I do very good, Brian." I said, "So, did you watch the debate tonight?" She said, "Hi, yes, I watched the debate." I said, "So, what do you think? You think Barack's going to win?" She says, "Brian, it doesn't matter if you're black or white. It's one." So, yeah. Good lady. But going back to my dad, here's the thing I miss about my father the most is that my dad, you know, just like, I'm sure you guys can all kind of get behind this. Like when you were a little kid, you'd go to bed and your parents would come in and tuck you in and tell you a story or something before you go to bed. No different in my family. The only difference in my family is like when I was a little boy, all tucked in, my little 5-foot, you know, father would come in. "Lay down! I tell you a story. The ancient scroll tale of the 3 pigs. Pig number 1, he worked in hayfield. Oh, la 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 la, la 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 la. Suddenly, big bad dragon come. Roar, hey, hi. Pig number 2, he see what happened. He said, "This no happened to me." So, from 1,000-year-old oak tree, he make nunchuck. He wait for dragon. Dragon come. Pig number 3, he see what happened. He say, "This not happen to me." So, in brick oven, he make samurai sword. Sword ready. He wait for dragon. Dragon come. Sweet dreams. Thank you guys so much. That's my time. I'm Brian Kohatsu.
One more time for Brian Kohatsu. Bringing that heat from Arizona, baby. Oh, yeah.